because I forgot this in the main part of the video. I'm going to show it to you now. The Honda Civic Coupe for 2019 has true keyless entry. So the door is locked right now, as you can tell. I'm going off far to the left, but you put your hand here, unlocks, opens up, lock, touch a button. Again, there's a sensor right in the middle there. Door is locked clearly, hand goes in the middle, beeps twice, unlocks, locks. We've got the 2019 Honda Civic Coupe here. It is in Tonic Yellow. I think it's more green than yellow, but hey, what do I know? Guess it's in the right shade of light. So, typical Honda design, nothing's changed from last year. Looks absolutely beautiful. 18-inch wheels. You have your LED day runners, halogen day, regular lights, and halogen fog lights and halogen turn signals. Side profile, very, very nice. Let's jump into the Quirks, Perks, and Irks. So an immediate perk for me is that the sport trim, which is new, shares the same center exhaust as the top trim SI. Very, very cool. Almost 400 liters of cargo space back here. Fits a long bass guitar, hard shell acoustic. Want to drop the seats in the rear, pull that, instant extra space. Honda lane watch right there, definite perk. Let me clean that camera up a little bit. So you want to jump in the back seat and you're like, well, where's the thing here? It's right there. You're supposed to use it with your foot. I used it with my hand. There is a lot of space to get back in there. There's the back seat, kind of cramped. It's a coupe, right? Let's just kind of make sure what we're looking at here. Sorry, that seat's a little heavier than I thought with one hand. There's a quick look at the dashboard and the wheel. Let's jump around and get inside the vehicle to take a look. Oh, while I'm here, sport trim, sport badging. You know, gotta say what you're driving. So, there is your look from the driver's side. Nice and simple, lots of side support. A little thin on the thigh support, but you know, it doesn't matter. Manual seats, up and down, forwards, backwards. And that, let me grab my notes out of there. A little windy, sorry for that noise out there. So, if this looks familiar to you, it should, because Honda hasn't really mucked around with their design from last year to this year. An irk for me is not putting the heat on, but there's no hard touch button to tell me how I can get the heat to go where I want it. So you got to push climate, and then you pick what you want from there. It's a little cold, so let's jam that heat up. A definite perk for me is you can choose the colors that you want for your infotainment system. You go to system, straighten that camera out, and background color. That's a bit of an irk. You got to go through a second step. Anyway, there are your colors. Let's get out of there. Volume knob, instant perk right away. Push button start. And there's a lot of stuff here that's really cool for the sport trim. Price is only $24,590, so you get a ton of stuff. So standard is everything that you see here. So you get the sunroof. I lost my train of thought, but I'm not going to edit it out because sometimes it's good to keep it in here. Anyways, there's some safety stuff right there. Couple of blank panel switches, a bit of an irk for me, but you know, no big deal. The safety stuff, so you get the automatic high beams, collision mitigating braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, Honda lane watch, which I mentioned before. If you don't know what that is, you take your turn signal, when you turn it to the right, you see exactly what's behind you, and you have the red and long orange and short orange to see just how far back things are. And if you're like, well, I just want to see what's behind me without keeping the turn signal on. So right now it's in the middle spot. You just push that button in there and it shows up. So very cool Honda for that. Adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist system as well. All standard features. So that's really, really awesome. Huge perk for me is, you know, I've mentioned this in the 2017s and the 18s and now the 19s. That goes, oops, it's got a better look. That goes backwards and forwards. It lifts up, forwards, backwards, all the way, forwards, backwards, all the way. And if you want to have a big bottle of water or whatever it is that's non-alcoholic, you can throw it in there. Definite perk, heated seats are standard. That's pretty awesome. Obviously the reverse camera is standard because, well, it's law anyway. So there's that. Looks pretty good. Got a good look at the color of your car in case you ever forget. But looking out from the driver's seat, can't miss the hood, can't miss the side mirror, and you can't miss that side mirror either. Remote start as well on the vehicle, standard, not bad for about $24,500. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 8 speakers, 180 watt sound system. These are all huge perks. You know, I love that Honda has done this. Really like the car so far. 343 liters of cargo space as opposed to the nearly 400. My apologies for that. 47 liters of gas. I'm at 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers. If you don't believe me, there's the number right there. And I've done 326 kilometers exactly. A lot of city driving for me, so that's why it's a little higher than usual. I mentioned the 4 trims. So there's the LX, which is the base, Sport, which is the mid, Touring, which is higher mid, and SI, which is your performance. 2-liter 4-banger, 158 horsepower, 138 pound-feet of torque. The car does exactly what it's supposed to. You have just enough power to get out of collision situations. Getting on the highway is no problem at all. Cool carbon fiber touches there, tiny one there, and there as well. The car is very comfortable. It's great to drive. I wish it had a heated steering wheel as part of the standard fare. More of a quirk for me than anything else. So you get storage there. You get a USB port way down there. You also get a USB port down. Come on, focus. There we go. And another outlet there. There's a storage bin. Definite perk and a quirk. There's a bit of a small storage bin there for your change or whatever it is you want. So that's really cool as well. Sport pedals as well. Can we get that in there? Sorry for the dirt. It's middle of March and it's been kind of gross the past week. So yeah, definite perk that Honda's thrown in so much stuff on the brand new sport trim for the Civic Coupe. You get boring colors like black and white and blue and red, but I love this atomic yellow color. Just absolutely love it. If someone gave me $30,000 and said you have to buy a Civic, I would probably pick this. Oh, and another cool thing, 3 out of the 4 trims are available in manual. I think the SI is manual only, but a Sport you can get in manual. I was given an automatic. You know, most Canadian press cars are automatic because, well, they're just catering to the mass market and people don't want to read a review or watch a review on a manual vehicle when they're clearly going to buy an automatic vehicle. Well, not clearly, but most of the time. Anyways, heated seats heat up very nicely. Infotainment system, definite perk because it's so easy to use, so easy to navigate. Really good. Let's take a look at the rear, and for me this is a perk. Most coupes have crappy rear vision, but the Civic Coupe actually has really nice rearward vision, so really happy about that. Couple of cup holders for your rear passengers. Again, it's going to be a tight squeeze. You fit too comfortably. That poor person in the middle, well, maybe they should ask for a redo on the coin toss to see who gets it. Anyways, that's going to wrap up Perks, Quirks, and Irks 2019 Honda Civic Coupe, brand new sport trim. Really sharp, really fun to drive, and highly endorsed by me. No, Honda's not paying me because this is one of the better cars I've driven in the past year. Anyways, questions, comments, let me know. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the next video is coming up. ModernMississauga.com. I'm Jay. Thank you so much for watching.